Hello. Alright. Commentating, talking. Anyway. Losers semi-finals. Sumapa 203. Uame versus Metara, both players having just defeated their opponents in losers quarterfinals. Trying to continue their losers run. And Metara starting it in explosive fashion, almost finding the kill. Actually quite surprised that... Oh, God. Okay, it doesn't even matter. Back air off with the downer is going to do it, and that is an immediate 0 to death to start things off. Very healthy lead for Metara. Uame has not had any of a say up until that up smash. Good whistle. Immediate 50% by the way. The damage output that comes from Olimar is absurd. But I suppose at the same time, like, damage output is great and everything, but it's all about getting the kill. And that's where the thesis of Metara's Meta Knight comes very differently to the damage output level that Uame brings out. They find kills in very different ways. So far, damage being traded on both ends fairly evenly. But despite that, ooh, waiting out the genius! Waiting out the oh my god, that is so corny. Never mind. Whatever. That was genius from Uame, who waited out the white Pikmin to do slightly more damage, enough so that the blue would kill. I've never really seen anything like that happen before, but I suppose it makes sense. Now, the stock count is even. Uame somehow managing to avoid that edge guard entirely, but gets forward tilted again, avoids the dimensional cape. And now Uame back in the game, looking to rack up some damage. That up B, oh my god. Metara, one aggressive option after the other, and the up smash is going to do it. This man is all over Uame's shield. Now Uame, I mean, with a slightly more doable deficit to climb here, as long as he manages to take the stock soon, he can definitely find himself back into it. Just doesn't want to get dash tagged. Oh my god, is that it? Wow, okay. I thought you needed a reset, but apparently that's going to be enough for the kill. That was so weird. Forward throw into dash attack into just 5 up airs and an up B. Okay, sure. I mean, if it does the job, then that's all you need to do. And Metara, unstoppable at the moment, managing to find the first game of losers semi-finals. No character switch from Uame. I'm going to say something really obvious, but Uame just needs to not get 0 to death, and he will be okay. Metara starting off the game by playing. See, that's the thing. I feel like this is one of the few things that separates Metara from other Meta Knight players. I feel like other Meta Knight players are like so obvious when it comes to like the way that they look for their approaches. They're looking for like, you know, grabs or like tomahawk grabs or like, oh my god, are you gonna find the kill off of that? Damn, okay, sure. Tomahawk grabs, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like running around the ground, holding shield, stepping in, stepping out, finding a dash attack every now and then, just throwing it out. But Metara mixes up his playstyle so much. You saw in the first stock, like he was just like hovering in the air constantly before trying to find his first hit. I suppose being unpredictable is the first key to finding those initial kill setups, but yet again, despite Metara being in the lead, Uame is definitely racking up that damage, but like I said in the first game, it's about how to find that kill. Metara looking for an up tilt. I wonder if that would have converted into something. Okay, yeah, a little too committal with the forward air, which isn't even that committal of a move, but an up smash out of shield from Uame does the job with the purple. Now the game is even. Doing a really good job to catch up, get himself back in the game. Now it's Uame's turn to maybe rack up some damage. Never mind. Ooh, I feel like he could have gone for a back air there, but oh, what a shame. Uame leans back in his seat a little bit. I mean, it's fine. Let's just pretend you got 0 to death either way. You can get yourself back in the game. Jab, jab. Tries to go for a follow-up with the purple. That's such good recognition from Uame. I feel like
Olimar players in general obviously have like fairly good recognition when it comes to like which Pikmin is coming out next. But Uame and other top players like Shuton as well does this. They'll incorporate the next Pikmin that they're going to be, you know, throwing out into their combos, which I think is so creative. Because you don't really see that too often, and their opponents aren't going to see it too often, but the game is over anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And we're going to see Metara with a swift 2-0. What the hell is this game? Advancing it to losers finals. What a silly game, man. Why do we play this game? Oh, Akasa's in losers finals? Damn, okay. I feel like Cloud Meta Knight, out of all the matchups that we've seen so far, looks really rough for Cloud. Just because this is the one